You have to make a decision right now. You can either get $1,000 right now or $2,000 in 1 year. You can either go on vacation right now for 2 weeks or in a year for 1 month. You can eat this hamburger right now or get a six-pack in 1 year. How would you decide? It's in the nature of us humans to seek instant gratification. We want to have things or pleasure right now. Party now, work later, am I right? The problem here is, when you set a goal for the next year, you have to go against that nature. You have to delay gratification in this moment to get an even bigger gratification in the future. Meaning you say no to this hamburger right now in front of you, so you can welcome your six-pack in the near future. This power of your mind to delay gratification is called willpower, or self-control. It's not only correlated to your body, it's also closely correlated to your financial success. There was this famous study where scientists did a marshmallow test with kids. These kids could either get 1 marshmallow right now or 2 of them in 15 minutes. How the kids decided was highly correlated to their confidence and likelihood of success or drug abuse in the future. The ones that could wait for 2 marshmallows were the ones that got a bigger paycheck, were more confident and less likely to use drugs. But in this example, you should have probably just taken the first marshmallow to reduce calories. If willpower is such a crucial skill in success, how can you get it then? First, you have to set goals. Do this the smart way, as I talked about in a previous video. Another way to increase willpower is by getting enough sleep. When I work on those videos, I sometimes only sleep up to 3 hours. The next day it's just too hard for me to resist any temptations. Going to the gym? Yes, but let me first chill some hours. So get enough sleep, at least 7 hours to reach your goals, and don't ask me for advice in that sense. Another cause of lack in willpower is stress. The best way to fight stress is by not getting it in the first place. I know that sometimes stress is unavoidable, but we get stressed out by silly things, man. The guy that walked fast at the train station and bumped into you, that asshole, I want to kill him. The guy that talked to your girl, he better like fists because tonight is gonna eat one. Really? Maybe the other guy was in a hurry. Maybe your girl is just beautiful. Try to look at the situation with different eyes. One of the best lessons I learned from my trip to Thailand was dealing with stress. The Thai people had a way different strategy than we people in Switzerland. Whenever something happens, they just acted cool, no matter what. When I was trying to ride a scooter, I nearly crashed into a car. The Thai guy didn't really care at all. Someone taught me that they do deal with stress by asking themselves, does it really matter? Is it really important to me? The bus came late. Your train is not on point. So what? Call your boss. What's the worst thing that can happen? Take a deep breath, you will most likely survive. Another problem is most people don't know how to fight stress. I often hear from people telling me that they couldn't make it to the gym because they just had too much stress. Well, that's one of the best reasons that you should go to the gym in the first place. I know that sometimes after a hard day at work, you just want to kick back and eat ice cream. But what next? You will feel guilty, bad about yourself. So fight your stress the right way. Get to the gym, go for a walk, read a little bit, listen to music, but don't do something that results in even more stress. Do something productive. Similar to how you can train your biceps in a gym, you can also train your willpower. Not with concentration curves, but with, as I call it, making an example. How do you set an example? Remember that scene in Game of Thrones where Daenerys crucified hundreds of masters that held slaves? That was setting an example. An example does scare you. You do the same thing with your mind. You do not crucify it, but you create a situation that was so extreme that you look back when you feel like giving up and you tell yourself, well, I did manage it that time, so I managed this today. For me, I remember this cold night in 2013 when I just started out lifting and I came home from school and just wanted to play video games. It was raining outside, it was cold, I was tired. But damn, it was a training day for me. I got my ass up, went out the house, arrived at the gym fully wet, even had an accident on my way with my bike, but I made it. Whenever I now do not want to go to the gym, I think back at this cold night and remember that if I made it that time, I can make it today. I can make it every day. So for you, tomorrow morning you wake up at 5 AM and go for a jog. Trust me, if you can make it at 5 AM for a week, you can make it at 7 AM for a month. 7 AM will feel like kindergarten. It's like running a marathon and then going back to running 5Ks. If making an example is too hard for you, start with doing small tasks. Drink 1 energy drink instead of 2 energy drinks. Smoke 10 cigarettes instead of 20 and then stick to it. Don't forget that your willpower can also get fatigued. You will not be able to fully concentrate on something 24 hours straight. It's just not human. If you feel your willpower weakening, do the same things as if you would do to reduce stress. Go for a walk, exercise, eat something healthy, relax or take a nap. If you once fall back, don't lose hope. Everyone has setbacks. Just remember to get back on track again. Slow progress is still way better than no progress. Remember that quitting makes nothing better. In conclusion, to reach your goals, you have to create willpower. Do this by setting the right goals at first. To know how to set goals, you can watch a video of mine. You also need to get enough sleep. I recommend at least 7 hours a day. Sometimes this is not possible, but really try to reach this. Avoid stress. May sound too easy to be true, but look at the stressful situation with different eyes. Ask yourself, does it really matter? Is it really important? When stress finally does arise, deal with it the right way. Do something productive, like going to the gym, even if it's just a light workout. To guarantee to stick to your goal, you have to strengthen your willpower. Do this by setting an extreme example, like going for a run at 5 AM. Doing this, you can look back and tell yourself, if I made it this time, I can make it today. I will make it every day.